Hey, you guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to another episode of this Piscean Reports. How are you guys doing today? Hopefully, you are having a lovely afternoon. Just beautiful. The sun is beaming today. I love it. So hopefully you guys are, if the sun is shining where you are, the sun is at your back. It's a beautiful day. For those of you new to my channel, welcome aboard. For those of you who are returning, welcome back. Okay, so I want to do a little tarot with you guys today. I'm just going to shuffle the cards and we're going to see what energies and what messages want to come out. As I was starting to do the shuffling before I hit the record button, right out the gate, the Eight of Cups fell out the gate. Fell out the deck, not the gate. Right out the gate, the Eight of Cups fell out of the deck. So, looks like somebody is moving on. Oh, I love it. If you guys, if you get a chance, I will upload the first reading, which is love. It was a love reading, and in that reading, you guys, there is someone out there who is moving on, definitely moving on. You're dating. If that message resonated with you, you are dating. You're moving on. You're ushering in new energy. You had the card of clock, which was progress. So you are progressing. You know, you are moving on from maybe any past hurts or past energy, and that's beautiful. So I said, let me see what's going on in tarot. So as I shuffled, another card that fell out here was the Libra card of Justice. Okay. Nope, that one didn't flip over. So let's see. I think I will do random pull. The Eight of Cups with Justice. I like that. So I feel like somebody is especially with seeing that other energy, but I don't want to add that into this. Let's just go with this first and see what happens. But yeah, someone is, I feel like, getting is getting their just desserts. It looks like, honestly, it looks like so far with the Eight of Cups and Justice, it's like it's like, yeah, I'm good, I'm moving on, I've had enough. You're walking away from an emotional situation. You're just, moving on from, oh, wow. And it's justice. Yep. The universe wants you to know you're doing the right thing. You're moving on. Look at this. You had the Ten of Wands, moving on from a difficult situation. Okay, you're wanting to get you're regrouping. Okay, you're getting your life back together with the Justice card here. Okay, so if you have moved, if you've been through, maybe you've either been through something or I am so sorry. I wish I could. Will it let me pause? Hang on, let me see. If I pause it, no, I think if I pause it, it's going to start over. Hold on. Oh, that's amazing. I didn't used to be able to pause this before. I guess there's an update on this laptop. I'm so sorry. But anyway, so yeah, it looks like you are definitely moving on. Okay? You're getting your life back together. It's like the universe is saying, if you have not yet, then for some of you, this could be the universe saying, okay, you know what? It's time to move on. All right. From in whatever issue, struggle, whatever. It's time to move on. Okay. With the Justice card here, it's like the universe is saying, listen, it's time to, get you are getting your ish together. Okay. moving on. You're like, okay, enough is enough. I'm sick of the bull crap. I'm ready to just move on. Okay, you may very well have be moving on from a third party situation with the Three of Cups here, but I could be wrong. It could be the universe letting you know that now that you have made a conscious decision to walk away from something that no longer served you, you can now expect good things to come your way. Okay. I love that. I love it. Moving on from pain, moving on from heartache, a lot of unnecessary ish. Okay, look at that. The Ten of Wands is carrying burdens that you didn't need to carry. Okay, so maybe you had to put up with someone else's ish, and you're just like, you know what, I'm over it, I'm done. Okay, I was tired of it, and you got up and you moved on, picked up and moved on, and the universe is like, good for you, we're proud of you. But let's see what's going on with this Three of Cups here before I do. Give me one more card. Are you guys going to give it to me, or should I just pull? I love this. I love it so far. Beautiful. Beautiful. I'm so sick of this shit. I'm out of here. I'm laying these burdens down. I'm done. And the universe is like, good for you. Good job. Good girl. Good guy. Good dude. Whatever. Good for you. I love it. Yes. Look at this. The Seven of Wands. Okay. I was tired of fighting for it. So you might have been fighting for something and you were just over it. You're just sick of it. Okay. If that was, maybe for some of you, it very well could have been a third party situation. Doesn't have to be, but if that is the case, for some of you, it's like, look, I'm tired of fighting for this. So maybe you were trying to fight for someone who wasn't even worth fighting for. You were trying to, I don't know. Or it could, for some of you, it could very well be a competition. Maybe you were competing for something, okay? And you're like, you know what? It just wasn't worth it. It wasn't worth it. So maybe there is some kind of position or something at work. With threes, competing with someone else, others, and you said, you know what, I'm just over it. I'm tired of fighting for it. This is freaking ridiculous. I'm not doing this anymore. If it was a relationship, I'm tired of fighting for that too, So for everybody, it's going to be different. But now that I have these cards out, let's see. Got the initial 5 cards out. So let's see what the universe has got to say about each one. So, angels in heaven, blessed angels in heaven, beloved spirit guide, tell me, what is the significance of the 8 of Cups? Oh, I love tarot. Like, oh God, I love it. I can, get into it and go, oh my God, you're kidding. Is this what's happening? Really? Wow, that's deep. So let's see what's going on, collective. All right, what is the significance of the 8 of Cups? Blessed angels in heaven, beloved spirit guide, do me a favor and tell me, what's the significance of the 8 of Cups? Yeah, the 7 of Cups, the 2 of Cups, and the 8 of Swords. Let me see. You got options in love. You are moving on from that situation because you recognize and realize you've got options when it comes to love. Good job. Damn right. You recognize literally that there's more than one fish in the sea. Okay? And you're like, why am I sitting around waiting? And the universe is like, look at all these cups here. Each one of those cups is an opportunity, and maybe you hung on and stuck around because you anticipated, maybe you thought something, was gonna come from it if you hung in there just a little bit longer. Maybe if I hang in there a little bit longer, whoever you are seeing will recognize and see your value and see your worth. And they didn't, I guess, because you picked up and walked away. You were like, okay, I did everything I could here. 8 cups. It's not like you didn't try, right? So, and the universe is like, look, letting you know, honey, you got options. Did you know that? Look at that. Like the universe had to literally sit you down and show you that you have options in love. Okay? There's more than one fish in the sea. And you decided, and you're like, you know what? You're right. You're right. So, this 8 of Swords here says that you are no longer stuck. You're no longer trapped. You recognize and realize I feel like for somebody out there, you were stuck in a relationship or stuck in a situation you didn't even have to be stuck in. Okay? And so you were like, you know what? I'm good. I'm up. I'm out. So, I love that. I love it. I love it. I love it. Good girl. All right. Let's see. We've got the Justice card here. Libra energy. Blessed angels in heaven, beloved spirit guide. What is the significance of the Justice card? You may very well be a Libra person. You've got Virgo energy here. You've got the Magician first. That's the first card. What's the significance of justice? What is the significance of justice? Ooh. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Oh my God. Yes, yes. You can have the life you want. You can have the love you want. The universe wants you to know that you are the one who is in control. You are the master of your fate. Okay? You always were. Maybe someone made you think that you weren't. Okay? And they want you to know, oh no, 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 no. You got it going on. All right? You always did. Maybe you just kind of forgot. The next card, High Priestess, Pisces energy. Okay, so you've got Virgo energy, you've got Pisces energy. This, for some of you, this can also be a Virgo person. And you. So you have a Virgo person. And you've got the High Priestess here, Pisces. The Justice card here could also be indicating for some of you, this is a pairing. Okay? They want you to know because you made that decision to walk away because you recognize that you deserve better. We are now pairing together. So you very well may be Virgo and Pisces. So there could be this Virgo Pisces pairing coming together, and it's justice. All right. This is a better pairing. Okay, if you will. You've got the 9 of Pentacles here. Beautiful, beautiful energy. Oh my goodness. So beautiful. So, I can see this 2 ways. This is the universe either letting you know you always had it. You always could have been and walked away from that, but you didn't recognize it, but you do now. In which case, you have listened to your guides and your angels. Okay? I hope you guys cannot hear that. I'm sure you can. And if you can, I apologize. Like I said, the last few days they've been cutting down branches and eating up trees with machines and the whole 9. And so just be patient. I'm sorry about that. Okay. This is you listening to your guides and your angels. They had to let you know that you always had it. I love that you've got these 2 magical energies. So if this is not you, a pairing of someone who's magical, someone who has just as much, who works with the universe just as much as you. It's also interesting here that this is a man and a woman. So again, there is a pairing of people here, and it has to do with justice. Okay, this is fated energy, fated. So for some of you, it is literally one man, one woman. Both are equally magical. Both are equally connected to the universe. Okay, you guys both work with the universal energies. You guys are your connection will be in that way, spiritual, a pairing of two people who understand the ways of the world, the universal energies, how to work with that, and you both do it in different ways. Okay, for others of you, this is the universe just letting you know you always had it in you. You just took you a minute to kind of get with your guides and angels and to wake up and realize and understand you are amazing. Okay, and now that you have awakened to who you are, look at you now. Okay, so I definitely am seeing that one choice, but we're going to go on and see what's going on. Like I said, I'll keep going, because if this is not that pairing and the universe letting you know, this is the card of being single, in which case justice is here, just let you know, yeah, you're not going to be single for much longer. So some of you, that is a fated pairing, and your single days are going to be over. Okay, now I love that. Wake and recognize there's more fish in the sea. You're no longer trapped. You're awakened. Okay, the universe has stepped in with the justice card here. A fated pairing, or you recognizing your value and your worth and shining. Okay, what's the significance of the 10 of Wands? Blessed angels in heaven, beloved spirit guide, can you do me a favor and tell me what is the significance of the 10 of Wands? The 10 of Wands. I just cannot get over this view. Oh my God. God, it is the worst now. It is the worst. God, it's not even worth looking out the window anymore. But anyway, sorry. I'm bumming. Those who know, y'all knew how much it meant to me. So they're like, yeah, she's like, I know she hates that. I do. Okay, so let's see. Here we go. The card that fell out so far, you've got, let me see, is this Virgo energy as well? Yeah, I think so. I tend to forget because I haven't done tarot in a minute. I always have to refresh myself. I'm sorry if it's not, but I'm pretty sure this is a Virgo energy card here. Virgo. Yeah, the Hermit. Okay, so you've got the 10 of Wands. You've got the Hermit. Okay. The Emperor. And the 10 of Pentacles. Oh my God. This is also in the pile of what's going for you. What's going for you? You said, I'm over it, I'm done, I'm not struggling no more. This could also be the universe letting you know that your days of struggle are about to be over. Okay, look at this guy scrounging in the dirt, desperately trying to make something, grow something, make something happen, with the sun at his back. So I don't know if the sun is adding to his burden or what, but it could also indicate a dawning of a new day. Time to put down your burden. Maybe he's getting ready to, scrunch out a little space to take out all of his burdens and put them in there and bury them, But you've got that Hermit energy here along with the Emperor. Aries energy. But yeah, look at that. Look at the Emperor. Gorgeous. Again, I can see what's going for you. The Hermit card came out first. So I want to say that for some of you, I'm seeing opportunity. It could be opportunity, okay? Because you've got the Hermit here along with the Emperor. And so I'm looking at it like this. For some of you guys, that maybe this is stepping into a leadership position, okay? The Hermit is that that's that guidance, that knowledge. The hermit is someone who has learned, is very learned, okay, very knows about life, who's had life experiences, and so he holds up that lantern to, be that light, to be that guiding light for others. So you may very well end up taking on a leadership role where you are a blessing or a help to others. Okay, taking on a leadership role, being willing to be that guidance, be that to be a leader, someone who's ready, willing, and able to help others. Okay, this could also be, I see it this way as well. You've got, someone here who's very learned, okay, somebody who's wise, somebody who's definitely learned lessons, and then you've got the Emperor here along with the Ten of Pentacles. So this could be a offer, a job offer. Okay. Take it as it resonates. I could also say, let's see, before I do, putting down that burden. Spirit wants you to know you are putting down this burden. You have learned a lot of lessons. You are now ready to move on, ready to grow, ready to, take on more responsibility. The Emperor is someone who definitely takes on a lot of responsibility. Someone who's not afraid to, step into a leadership position. Okay, and I feel like this, whatever you do. So for some of you, it really could be a new job. Okay, something that pays more. All right, you certainly have the Nine of Pentacles here. So you've got the 9 and the 10 of Pentacles here. So if this is not a job offer that pays more, that is enabling you to, live better, have a better financial situation, it is definitely taking on a leadership role, and that in itself will bring you, open up your finances or increase your financial situation. Okay, and that is in what's going for you. Learning lessons, being very learned, very wise, not afraid to, ready, if you will, to take on a leadership position, and doing so will make you some money. So I'm loving this. So I'm seeing, not only do you have this love situation here, but you've got money as well, a financial situation. Now, what is the significance of the Three of Cups? Blessed angels in heaven, beloved spirit guide, what is the significance of the Three of Cups? Wow, whatever you walked away from was the best thing you could have did. Like literally. I'm moving on. And the universe said, good job. Look, you're ready to you're ready for new love. You're ready to meet people. You're no longer trapped. You're no longer stuck, okay? And then the Justice card, if this is not that pairing, then it is you yourself recognizing that you've got everything you need to make your life beautiful, okay? You're very much connected to the universe with the High Priestess card, and single. But you're doing good. Okay, so I feel like whatever you walked away from was the best thing you could have did. Okay, significance of the Three of Cups. What's the significance of the Three of Cups? Blessed angels in heaven, beloved spirit guide, can you tell me what is the significance of the Three of Cups? What's the significance? Ooh, shut up. Interesting. Hold on. Let's see. Wow, Queen of Swords on the bottom of the deck. Okay. All right, so it looks like the Three of Cups may very well involve a third party situation. So you moved on from, and I only say that because you've got the King of Cups here, along with the Nine of Swords. So I feel like someone may very well have been playing with your emotions, playing with your feelings. Okay, maybe, it's interesting. And that's the Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups is someone who loves love. Okay, who's in love until they're not. You know what I mean? But the King of Cups. So this could be someone who is mature, someone who's older. All right, and this person may have played with your heart. The King of Cups represents romance, and a mature man, someone, they could very well be a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. So your person was either, it's very possible that your person was a water sign person, or someone who played with your emotions. Okay, you got the Nine of Swords there. You look at how you're just like sitting there crying, and this person just standing there. I feel like this person broke your heart. This person is the one who let you down. This person disappointed you. Okay, that was the challenge. It was the challenge position. The Three of Cups, you may have been involved in, someone was seeing someone else, dating someone else. Do I want to say they could have just been partying a lot. It may not even be the third party situation. The Three of Cups is celebrations, it's good times, so it's quite possible not even a third party situation, just that your person was out for a good time. Bottom line, they were out for a good time, not for a long time, and you didn't know that, but you finally woke up. You found that out. So I don't know that it's necessarily third party as much as it is, I was out for a good time. He was handsome, he was good looking. Look at the King of Cups, he's sexy, right? He played with your emotions. I was out for a good time, not a long time, and it broke your heart. Okay, and this could be someone from the past. You got the Sun card here. Look at the two children. So this is either someone from the past. That is the energy. I feel like you guys maybe you knew each other when you were younger, or you guys are young. But, or for some of you, you have children, because I do see the two children here. I'm focused on the children. So the energy that I'm getting is there's someone who was here for a good time, not a long time, and they played with your feelings. And it very well could be someone, it's a past person. Okay? But you've moved on, you've learned the lessons, and yeah, you're no longer stuck. You moved on. And we're getting ready to find out what's going on with this Seven of Swords here. This is the outcome. You see a Queen of Swords on the bottom. That's why my first thought was maybe third party, because you got this cold Queen of Cups. This could be the energy that you're in right now. Okay? You're just, you've learned lessons. Okay? Maybe they were painful lessons, but you learned them nonetheless. Okay, you can also be an air sign person, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. You don't have to be. You could just now have taken on that energy. Okay, this person taught you a lesson, and now you know better. When you know better, you do better. Right? So I love it. I love it. Good job. Good job. Good job. All right, blessed angels in heaven, beloved spirit guide, tell me, what is the significance of the Seven of Wands? Woo! Outcome position. What's the significance of the Seven of Wands? I'm just looking at this card and I'm like, I'm sick of this shit. I'm not putting up with this anymore. That's ridiculous. You know, you had your defenses up. You're guarded. That could be the lesson. It is in the outcome position. You know, in the outcome position, you learn to guard your heart. You've learned to just not, give your heart to anybody and everybody. And that's a beautiful lesson. That's a beautiful lesson. It's a painful one, but it's a good one. you know? All right. So, I'm so sorry, you guys. Please forgive me. I'm sorry about that. I'm so sorry about that. What's the significance? Let's get this outcome so we can get this over with. Okay? It's 30 minutes anyway. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. Outcome. Blessed angels in heaven, beloved spirit guide. What is the outcome of this reading? 7 of Wands. Okay. Page of Pentacles. 6 of Cups. The World card. Yes, so good. Stop it. And the 6 of Swords on the bottom of the deck. Learning the lessons, moving on, taking the lessons with you. So, and then to have the World card, I love it. Completion of a cycle. So you are learning lessons. You've learned to guard your heart. You no longer, you got this 6 of Cups. You're not that dreamy-eyed person anymore. Okay? Not that that's, I don't want to make it seem like you've lost, because I said that when I said you're not dreamy-eyed anymore. It almost, I don't want you to think that, you've lost your innocence in some way. But at the same time, you've learned, in a way, yes, but no. It's like the 6 of Cups. You look at this person, I feel like this, the 6 of Cups, just looking at the energy of it, is someone who, loves, is in love with love. Okay. And you're no longer sitting in that dreamy energy anymore. You've got that World card. You've learned lessons. You've completed the cycle. Congratulations. The universe wants you to know. It's like, good job. Good job. Good job. Page of Pentacles. Okay. This is, usually pages bring announcements. Okay. So I feel like this is the universe saying, congratulations. Good job. Good, I almost want to say good work, but good job. Pentacles can also be, I could say a reward is on the way. You've learned the lessons. Good job. All right, and you see this page. It looks like he's offering you this beautiful pentacle. So for some of you, the universe. One of the things that I've learned on my path is that once you've learned a lesson, you definitely get rewarded. Okay, once you've learned it, it's like, okay, good job. Now we're gonna reward you with a little something for your hard work, for your efforts, for your energy. It's an energetic exchange with the universe. We had to put you through this. Excuse me, I'm so sorry. You had to learn the lesson, but you learned it, and congratulations. Good job. Well, whatever you're going to get is well deserved. Okay. So yeah, you may not be this dreamy anymore, but it's okay. You learned a very important lesson, a very valuable lesson, and I feel a reward is on the horizon. It's time to move on. You've learned the lesson. Congratulations. You're going to be moving on. And the 6 of it doesn't display it as good in this card, but it's usually, you're leaving choppy waters. You're leaving a difficult situation behind. The person always has their head hanging low, having learned some painful lessons, but the lessons were learned. So that's beautiful. That is so beautiful. Congratulations. Congratulations. Well done. Okay, Strength card right under it. Oh, snap. This is my favorite card in the deck. Yes. You've got the Strength card along with the Queen of Wands after that. Look at that. Beautiful, right? Beautiful. You're strong. You've learned. You've grown. It's beautiful. So congratulations. All right. I'm going to get out of here before this, to spare you guys the rest of this noise, okay? I hope you liked the reading. If you did, do me a favor and hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel. Nothing make me happier than let you guys know. Job well done. Job well done. Good job. I love it. And yeah, and look out. Look at that. Not for a good time. I just wanted a good time, not a long time, and that hurt you, but that's okay. You learned that lesson. Okay, you're laying those burdens down. You've learned lessons. You're now ready to take on a more responsibilities. The Emperor is also that, it can indicate more responsibilities. So now you're ready to move on and take on more responsibilities, more learning lessons and things like that. And like I said, hey, you never know. The universe loves to reward. So just FYI, be on the lookout for any blessings that come your way. Okay. And for some of you, there very well may be a pairing with the Justice card, a pairing of a Virgo and Pisces energy. Both magical people. Both of them. Look at that. So beautiful. All right, I'm going to go. I love you guys. I will see you next time on the next video. You guys take care. Have a good night. Bye-bye.